Hey there folks, how we doing? It is 3 o'clock p.m. Saturday, November 4th. Yeah, November 4th, 2017. Deanna and I got back from Hawaii a couple of days ago. We're both still trying to deal with, finish dealing with the jet lag, and it was a long split up trip, flight on the way back. So anyway, we're a little bit wore out. I tried to walk myself from one flight to the other at the airport, so I wound up having to be put on a wheelchair and moved around. I've said my health is bad. You know, I mean it. I'm sure not crying about it. I'm anxious to get out of here, but it is. The lung disease. The lungs are shut down and everything but completely shut down. And the my degenerative joint disease and everything else, I can't hardly move. Anyway, a lot of things happened. We had a visitor at the house, knocking stuff over, everything else. It's spirit. Because of what happened, I've talked about what people call, a lot of the shamans call soul retrieval or soul loss. I had to retrieve part of myself, but it was really aggressive about, hey man, I want back in. It was knocking stuff over in the kitchen, waking Deanna and I up at the same time. There's a lot to explain there. Plus, on seeing friends hanging around on ships in the sky. No, I don't have some kind of Photoshop picture of an alien ship landing and shaking hands. That's stuff for the children of the internet. And I'm not saying the internet's a bad thing. I'm saying the children of the internet, the ones that live there and make up all kinds of crud. So the internet is a very good place for information and everything else, but you got to watch what you get. Anyway, I'm going to do a long video about seeing metaphysically. As I go through the video, I will literally be destroying the thought process that everyone has been forced to live in about how nothing like that can exist and everything else, how you're supposed to look at things and see things. No. And then some of the stuff that people are doing with Photoshop and everything, how to see through that and understand. And this is very important for those of you that want to wake up to become all that you are. Abilities are real. So, but if you don't have a good full understanding of what you're seeing, what's happening, it can be so frustrating that you just quit until it kicks in later. And then some people think, okay, great, you know, I was starting to see things a little bit, feel them, and I even got cranked up by Jay. Now I'm really strong. I can feel it. I can tell the difference. I see more, but I don't know what I'm seeing. I don't trust it. All this stuff we're going to cover. Like I said, it's going to be a long video. So anyway, there's other stuff, a lot of other stuff to talk about 10 videos. I'm not going to knock them out one a day. I've got to get back to finishing the books. I expect I'm still going to be here in April. I need to be for the court case. And I expect a short time afterwards to institute another lawsuit. So it's like part 2 of the initial lawsuit. And then I'll be out of here. I'm doing everything I can to keep going. I'm not going to hurt myself. I'm just going to fall over. Just stop. I need to get out of this body. Anyway, also, Deanna's got some new stones, new necklaces she's going to be making. These are clear quartz, okay? And then that's blue kyanite in there. Blue kyanite is very strong for helping relieve those frequencies inside you. It's like it helps just throw it off of you that are anti-hope. Okay, I don't know how to say it any different than that. Those frequencies that keep you feeling hopeless, it helps rid you of it. Plus, it does. It is said in a few books about how it does help with intestinal issues, and it does. And speaking of blue kyanite, Deanne also has some of these. It's gold looking material that's on the side. Okay, these are pendants you can put in. She can do other things with them too. Deanne is incredible with this stuff. Also, the same thing, but stick selenite, high vibration. But this now, here it is where you can wear it on a necklace. And I'm sure she can make earrings out of it too. I don't know exactly how she's going to do it. It'll be on the website soon. But I just wanted to go ahead and bring this stuff to your attention. Now, here's some black kyanite. Okay, see? Some beautiful black kyanite. That's got some soft grass type turquoise in the middle of it. Black kyanite, it's really good to take stuff, especially stuff that's involved with anger and just really strong frequencies, and boom, help get rid of it. Help those frequencies slide off your own and get out of here. A couple pieces of black tourmaline, one on each side, front pockets, that'll help with this too. Then the grass turquoise is relaxing. So that's why it's such a good combination. All this stuff will be on the website soon. This is just some of the other stuff that came in while we were in Hawaii. Soul retrieval is something that's important to understand. Why, the how, what it is. And the metaphysical seeing, that's very important. Everyone who wants to wake up, you need to understand this. I'm literally going to tear apart the current thought process about this not being real, and you know, you should see this, you should see that, this should happen, that should happen. No. What we have now is bogus, and there's all kinds of people talking stuff on the internet. So we'll put the nonsense to rest and help you understand more about what's going on and what you're seeing. Those of you that can already see, this is going to help give you more affirmations, more strength and of understanding, of accepting what you think you're seeing. You'll be able to reprocess that and understand it better. Those of you that are brand new to this, it's even more important, but it's going to be a little harder to understand, but that's okay. It's like anything else. When you understand basic math and then you go into trigonometry, well, you know, it's a little difficult at first, a little different, but you just go do it, and then there it is. Okay, so anyway, the Deanna shop is open. I'm doing consults now. Again, they start Monday, November 6th. I'm trying to do something different with them. I won't be doing a whole lot more. I have to finish. The first book has been rewritten, the English version. The other ones are being worked on, but it's finally been rewritten in its final form. It's been for sale for a little while now in that form. The second book, I'm about a third of the way through having rewritten it, not quite a third of the way through. There's all kinds of spelling stuff. You know, the wording wasn't too good. I wrote both books while fighting the original verse being male and female, so and I was in a rush to get it out because I was concerned about not being around much longer, and I knew you needed the information. That was an imperative thing for me to finish while I was in this body one last time. Anyway, So I've got some stuff to do. So also, and you know, I just can't do a whole lot physical or anything. So it's just I'm slowing down more. That's all. Energy never been so strong, never. Especially after what happened in Hawaii. Took in a part of myself that was missing. After it was going crazy, getting Deanna and I up, banging, making banging, clanging sounds everywhere. And again, I'll explain all that in a little bit in another video. On the consults, I took off the, or Deanna took off the pricing. I told her I wanted to try something different with y'all. The $900 for the DNA ICUC and the $1,200 for a two-person DNA ICUC stands. After that, the other two, we just left that open, you know, took it away. If you have a group of people, we'll work something out. This one gentleman, it turned out he had Arae inside him. Things are coming to a close. A lot of the people that are coming to me for consults have strong energy inside them. It's like trying to wind up things that need to be done while I'm here. They had 9 people and a few animals. It's $2,400. It was a few minutes short of 4 hours. I'll do what I can for everyone. So Deanna has to have a certain amount of money made for a certain type of appointment, and then after that we do everything we can to extend it. But we're limited to the time we have. It's just that I can do a lot as far as energy goes in a small amount of time. They had one child too that had a spirit energy issue. Arae has tried to clean him up when I was in a body, and he's tried it many times. He's never got it right. So he had sections of his spirit in his body were 27%, and some of them were 17%. And it moves around fluidly. It hits different parts of his body, and it just kind of makes him, you know, jerk a little bit. And he was a bit anxious, couldn't stop, you know, talking stuff. And so I went into him and did everything I could to clean that up. And all of a sudden, he just calmed down. His parents were surprised, and his energy's different inside. It's 17 now, 17% lower frequencies. So I was happy. I didn't know if I could do that. I always do everything I can, whatever I can. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and get off. I just wanted to let you know that we're back, rocking and rolling, and I do have some important videos for you to see, and things to understand for those people that use their abilities to go in a space, into the atmosphere, finding our friends out there. So anyway, folks, look, love you, man. Take care, and see you soon.